2 times, we're going to evaluate, by the way, we're going to say 2 times 4 to the second power, or 4 squared, minus 4 times 2 to the third power, that's what those little exponent marks are there, folks, plus 4 divided by 4. Wow, lots of symbolism there. And the evaluate simply means let's calculate what these things all come out to equal in the nice ending, all right? So let's take a look at this, and we're going to go through it. You got it. Good old Aunt Sally's coming back to visit today, all right? And today we've got to excuse her because we've got to worry about exponents, the E for excusing, all right? No parentheses today, but we'll see if we can bring some of those in tomorrow. But what we do want to deal with here, and all these are positives, by the way, so it's going to be pretty straightforward work here. What we want to do is analyze this problem. I'm going to rewrite it here, okay? So we've got 2 times, and we've got 4 to the second. That's important because, folks, 2 is an exponent. Sometimes we say 4 squared, all right? And we're going to multiply that times, nope, we're going to subtract eventually. But we're going to multiply by 2. You're right out there, yeah. Then we're going to work with this second part here. It says 4 times 2 to the third power. All right, so we got to work that exponent out first. And last but not least, we've got this little division moment hanging out over here. That 4 divided by 4. Sometimes you may see the division symbol that we're so used to seeing when we're growing up. But this slash or this fraction moment means divided by. All right, so let's take a look at this. Exponents, 4 squared. 4 times 4 is 16, so let's just fix that part right now. Also, we've got the exponents. So again, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally says, let's do parentheses if they exist. There are none. But we go to exponents next. Then we're going to multiply, all right, or divide. In this case, the multiplying is right here, and there's a division. So we've got to get through these exponents first, then, and only then will we go to the multiplication and divisions here. So let's see what happens. I've got 2 times 16. We've already mentioned 4 squared. That's going to give us 16. It's 4 times 4. Not 4 plus 4. 4 times 4. Minus, here comes 4 times 2 to the third. That means 2 times 2 times 2, which gets us all the way up to 8. Woo! Big 8. All right? Don't do 2 times 3. That's not what that means. That would be 3 times 2 or 2 times 3, we would see. This is the exponent. This exponent. So we multiply the 2 times itself with 3 times through there. And last but not least, we still got this 4 divided by 4 that's kind of hanging out over there waiting for us to do something. Now, let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this. I've got a multiplication here, I've got a multiplication here, and I've got a division right here. We're going to basically start with 2 times 16, simple double. It's a double 16. We get 32. We're going to subtract, what is 4 times 8? This is where we want to know those multiplication tables, all right? It also gives us 32. How about that? That's interesting. Looks like a 0 coming up in there. Let's see how it's going to fit in the rest of the picture. And I got 4 divided by 4, which gives me 1, all right? Nothing left over, just simply a 1, all right? So we got to put it down there. We can't put 0 there. We got to have a 1. Now, looking to the left to right business, we add and subtract. Somebody say, well, Ernie, do we add 32 and 1 first? No. Aunt Sally is just what it is. It's addition and subtraction. Whichever comes first in the left to right movement is what we do first. So according to this, we're going to subtract, then we'll add the 1, all right? And let's see what happens. We got 0 plus 1, which obviously will give us that final total of 1. So it's pretty cool. Order of operations. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Go for the exponents, go for the multiplication, division, and always be working them left to right. We were lucky we had multiplication, multiplication, and division. That would go left to right. But even if the division had come first and then the multiplication, you get my idea, then we would have adjusted. All right, we would have adjusted and done it straight left to right as it is. All right, so you go with the flow with multiplying and dividing, and go with the flow with adding and subtracting. That means work them left to right when you get to that point.
For more math help, visit TNLearn.org.